Hi, everybody. This is Maria, CEO of Fig Health. We are improving women's hormone health through data and connection. Women's health is the $32 billion market. We have unique health needs, especially during our reproductive years, and we already spend double what men do on healthcare. Yet, our reproductive health needs are still not being met. Let's take something called polycystic ovary syndrome, or PCOS, as an example. It's a chronic condition that impacts 1 in 5 women. It's the cause of 40% of female infertility and increases the risk of type 2 diabetes and heart disease. Thankfully, awareness is on the rise, with global Google searches for this term doubling over the last 2 years. That said, it is still treated too little too late. 70% of cases go undiagnosed, there is no cure, and women are not getting the care that they need from doctors. Making improvements to lifestyle is key to managing symptoms. That means eating well, sleeping, exercising, minimizing stress. The hard part isn't knowing what to do, it's putting it into practice, especially when it comes to hormone health, because there isn't a feedback loop. Symptom improvements take time. So going from not ovulating to ovulating can take over a year. Guesswork. It is poorly understood, and right now there's no easy way to detect patterns between lifestyle changes and symptom improvement, and women are doing this alone. So introducing Fig Health. This is a new data-driven social approach to restoring hormone balance for women. We start with a health goal, like managing weight gain or trying to conceive, and we help you to test, track progress, and connect with other women around that goal. Our initial test screens for the most common hormone disorders and gives an indication of fertility health. These are the same tests offered by fertility clinics today and are run by the same accredited labs. What's novel is how we collect the samples. It's a self-finger prick blood test that anyone can do in the comfort of their own home. The sample gets couriered to a lab and you get returned a personalized health profile within days. We don't just screen for PCOS, we also offer quarterly retesting to provide that feedback loop that's missing today from PCOS management. Next comes tracking. This helps to build mindfulness and provide a sense of forward progress to sustain that behavior change. And finally, evidence shows that peer-to-peer health programs do work. They provide accountability, solidarity, and role models. This is why we've seen unicorns like Weight Watchers and Strava. Our business model is subscription-based. It's free to download and use the app. And for those who want to add on testing, supplements, and coaching, we charge a monthly fee. We're starting direct to consumer, but we'll quickly move to B2B2C via GPs and other healthcare providers. The largest women's and children's hospital in Singapore is piloting our app with 300 patients. Longer term, we're generating real-world evidence for life sciences companies like Bayer and Merck so that we can work towards finding a cure for PCOS and beyond. The team has a collective 4 decades of experience across product and tech, marketing and business development from the likes of Google, Lazada, and Agoda. We've made significant progress in the 6 months since company formation. Highlights include securing the regulatory approval to launch the test kit in Singapore. We are today the only provider of this test kit in Singapore. We're also building out our product. We secured that Singapore hospital pilot, and we're nurturing our steadily growing user base that is doubling week over week. Our 5-year vision is to be the online destination for women's health, expanding from PCOS to endometriosis, thyroid disorder, menopause, and so on, and generate real-world evidence for life sciences R&D. Thank you.
Thank you, Maria.
Also currently raising. Get in touch.
Next, time for questions and feedback. Great idea, great initiative.
So the judges?
I have a question here. What type of challenges expected in terms of aligning between regulations and the type of personal data that you are going to collect from your clients?
Yes, so in terms of data privacy, we need to be HIPAA compliant, and we are. Provided we are, this is the exchange and storing of healthcare data. It's the same kind of data that any clinical practice management software has to comply with. Separate to that, we secure user consent upfront that their data will not be used for advertising purposes, but may be used for R&D. R&D includes by commercial entities as well as academic entities.
Thanks so much. Any other questions or feedback?
I have a question. Hi, this is Hillary from Blue Chili. I love the social aspect of this app. Like, I think that's a really cool idea. And I love that you're also giving women the power to test themselves. But if that is your key differentiator, how will you prevent other companies from copying that?
It's a great question. Yeah, I'll be frank, the testing is not defensible. Anybody could go out there and replicate it today. We just have a head start because we have all the regulatory approvals. So that's not a differentiator. We're building our defensibility through the community. We are first to market. I did contemplate whether to pitch here because we are revealing some of our secret sauce. But we are first to market. We're building that community very intentionally. Our user base is growing. We're going to have the credibility of the largest women's and children's hospital in Singapore backing us and publishing clinical validation that our product works. Because our right to win stems from having a world-class product that is effective and that users love. And so we're racing towards that and having that proof, which will help us also to expand across the region.